As a 21-year-old woman, I rarely shave my legs. My boss awkwardly claimed it was a hygiene issue and against company policy. I requested HR to be involved, and now I have a meeting with them next week. I'm freaking out about what will happen. I'm a 21-year-old woman, and I think it's important to share a bit about myself because people usually have a lot of questions when they find out I rarely shave my legs. I'm straight, very feminine, and I just don't see the point in wasting time or money on shaving. Besides, I'm not particularly hairy. My leg hair, arm hair, and even my eyebrows are barely noticeable. The only time I bother shaving is when I start dating someone new, but I've been with my current boyfriend for 3 years, and he couldn't care less about whether I shave my legs. I work for a promotion company, traveling to events and festivals. Today, however, I had to go into the office to pick up some materials. My boss was there, so I stopped by his office to say hi before heading out. As I walked in, he awkwardly asked if we could talk about something. I agreed, and he closed the door behind me. He was visibly flustered and stuttering, but eventually, he said we needed to discuss hygiene. I was stunned and embarrassed, asking him to clarify. He explained that some colleagues had complained about my unshaven legs, claiming it was against company policy and not hygienic. I was even more shocked. I couldn't understand what shaving my legs had to do with hygiene, and my boss just stood there silently. I asked him if he shaved his legs, and he remained quiet. I then stood up and said that if this conversation was to continue, I'd prefer HR to be present. He quickly dismissed the need for further discussion. Later that day, I received an email from HR requesting a meeting next week to discuss today's conversation. I'm freaking out and feeling incredibly anxious about the whole situation.
Now watch the next part by clicking share and more.